Speaking of Micah, I mean, you've seen him for a few weeks in practice now. Does he still got it?
Looks good.
It's good? All right.
Could the Buffalo Bills activate Micah Hyde for the Wildcard playoff game versus the Denver Broncos?
Micah Hyde is back. Just care to talk about how much of his knowledge on the sideline in practice has been instrumental to this young group.
The experience that Mike has had playing in this league and the things that he's seen over the course of his time in this league, and just the way he sees the game is absolutely invaluable to all our guys in that room.
Bobby Babich admitting here that Micah Hyde's experience and his knowledge of the game exceeds anyone else really on this defense, especially playing with Sean McDermott for so long, clearly understanding this defense, all the disguises and everything that comes with this defense. You know, we have Damar Hamlin here. So the question really arises, would the Buffalo Bills actually start Micah Hyde versus the Denver Broncos, or activate him as just a depth piece backup role to Damar Hamlin? The other thing to consider here is that Brandon Codrington got hurt last week in the Patriots game, who does the punt returns for the Buffalo Bills and kick returns. And we all know that Micah Hyde has done this in the past, especially punt returns for Bills Mafia. Now, I think Ty Johnson is another player that's going to probably do the kick returns. But in punt return situations, having Micah Hyde just go back there and basically fair catch it for Bills Mafia is definitely something that we're probably going to do. Micah Hyde did an excellent job of that all throughout his career. Why put a player back there that's going to risk fumbling the ball or catching a punt and muffing it? I think Micah Hyde is a great player for this, and we could very well see the first appearance for Micah Hyde this season, and sure enough, it's going to be in the playoffs. Last week, heading into the New England Patriots game, Sean McDermott said that he was going to see more out of certain players, and these were the inactive lists. So we clearly see that Damar Hamlin was not an inactive list against the Patriots because Sean McDermott and Bobby Babich wanted to see more from Damar Hamlin playing across from Taylor Rapp. And Sean McDermott openly admitted that he wanted to see the communication between Damar Hamlin and Taylor Rapp. That's why Taylor Rapp was actually out there playing, just so they could hammer things out and hit the ground running for the playoffs. And you consider that Taylor Rapp, Damar Hamlin, both dealing with injuries, in and out of the lineup, might be a little bit rusty. I think this was a smart play by Sean McDermott and Bobby Babich to get Damar Hamlin out there to make sure the flow of the game is going to be completely fine come playoffs and first round against Bo Nix and Sean Payton of the Denver Broncos. Now, the question does arise here, will Micah Hyde be out there for the Buffalo Bills in a depth piece or starting position? Now, when you look at the matchup, I really think it's contingent on who we are playing. Maybe Damar Hamlin goes out there and he starts to struggle, and maybe Bo Nix is throwing the ball all over the field, and we feel as though that Micah Hyde should come out there. But in my mind, that's not going to happen. Bo Nix is a rookie going against Sean McDermott and Bobby Babich's defense, who statistically has shut down rookie quarterbacks, and you can check out my previous video discussing that. In my mind, the Denver Broncos are going to come out trying to establish the run, especially in an away stadium, to get the noise out of the crowd, knowing that they have a rookie quarterback, knowing that the Buffalo Bills statistically have struggled against the run all throughout the McDermott era. That is the way teams see the Buffalo Bills, and trying to keep Josh Allen on the sidelines, it all makes the most amount of sense. I don't think Bo Nix is going to go throw for throw with Josh Allen in this Buffalo Bills offense. And at the end of the day, I think the Bills are going to blow out the Denver Broncos. But I know Sean Payton is going to come into this game with a similar mindset that Bill Belichick had when Mac Jones was a rookie in that playoff game, and limiting the amount of throws from Mac Jones, and only 3 or a handful of throws from Mac Jones. I think the Denver Broncos are going to definitely try to do that with Bo Nix, simply because he is a rookie and because they have the running backs there to do it. And knowing that, I think Micah Hyde isn't the best safety going against a team that is going to try to establish the run and be physical against the Buffalo Bills. A player like Damar Hamlin is willing to put his head right into the thick of things, even after everything that he's been through, willing to sacrifice. I think it is absolutely huge for Bills Mafia to have Damar Hamlin out there, who I think does maybe a little bit better job tackling in open space and just knifing in there, making plays behind the line of scrimmage. Even Micah Hyde's recent interview with Matty Glab, we have Isaiah McKenzie making a funny comment here. First time seeing a practice squad guy get an interview. I really think there is a chance that he will be activated to the 53-man roster come the playoff. Regardless if Micah Hyde plays or not, even Bobby Babich openly admitting the wealth of information and knowledge that he is bringing to this team, getting guys like Taylor Rapp up to speed, Damar Hamlin up to speed, Christian Benford, Rasul Douglas, in this entire defense. It's just so huge, having another set of eyes coming from a player's perspective that has been here for 7-8 years under Sean McDermott and Bobby Babich, understanding this defense and just rubbing things off on Damar Hamlin and Taylor Rapp. Now, I know this game isn't necessarily the best fit for Micah Hyde to come back because I'm expecting it to be a physical battle with Sean Payton and Bo Nix, the rookie, and their running backs. Clearly, they want to keep Josh Allen on the sidelines. They don't want Josh Allen running up the score. They don't want the ball in Bo Nix's hands, having to throw it 40 times a game to win this game. They're literally going to try to control the clock, especially in an away stadium against the Buffalo Bills. They're going to try to quiet the crowd, hand the ball off, and run it. And you consider that the Bills statistically have been being run on. And you got guys like Derrick Henry ripping off long runs. And fortunately, Josh Allen and his capabilities of running up the score by leading games by 2 or more possessions, really that alone limits teams from running the football. So even if we have struggled against the run, the Buffalo Bills are able to run up the score and force teams to start passing against the strength of this team. You all of a sudden start having Von Miller, Greg Rousseau, Ed Oliver rushing you, Matt Milano and Terrell Bernard blitzing, and we have these sick defensive backs, Christian Benford, Rasul Douglas, Damar Hamlin, and Taylor Rapp doing some big-time things. And I know Sean McDermott, Bobby Babich, they're going to have some unique packages. They're going to have some unique plays and blitzes. We even heard it that our offense was limiting the plays. Why show all of our cards the last several weeks of the season when we already knew we were making it to the playoffs? Josh Allen even said it, like, why show everything that we got? So if we're doing that offensively, I'm assuming that we were doing that defensively, and knowing that we're going against a rookie quarterback, disguises and blitzes are going to be what we want to do. Create confusion on Bo Nix and just make him start with the turnovers. And again, in my previous video, we saw that Sean McDermott has never lost to a rookie quarterback in the playoffs. He has limited losses to rookies all throughout his head coaching career with the Buffalo Bills, and the majority of those happened in 2017, 2018, early on in this campaign here in Buffalo. But I appreciate you guys all so much. I think this is going to be a dominant performance by the Buffalo Bills. I do think we could very well see Micah Hyde come back in a depth role to this active 53-man roster. Bobby Babich even saying how good Micah Hyde looks, and Micah Hyde seems pretty confident in himself, per Bobby Babich, that he is going to be ready to go for this. And again, it's not the perfect matchup for Micah Hyde to come back versus the Denver Broncos, but our kick return, Codrington, is hurt, and we could see Micah Hyde return punts for Bills Mafia in this upcoming matchup. But again, I truly appreciate you all so much. Make sure you hit like, subscribe for future content. Check the links down below in the description. The BNC chicken wing merch at the Buffalo Fan Shop Etsy store. We have free shipping, sizes small all the way up to 5XL. Shirts are $19.99. There's red, blue, gray, black. There's all sorts of different colors you guys can check out. There's a dad shirt. There's a Zumba's one. There's over 50 purchases and all 5-star reviews. It's the highest quality material. Also, if you guys are interested in going to the game, this playoff game, go to SeatGeek.com and type in BNC for the promo code. You'll get $20 off your purchase. A little hack here is to wait a day or the day of the game. Go to SeatGeek.com, purchase your ticket, and use promo code BNC at checkout. You'll get $20 off your next purchase. But again, I appreciate you all so much. Then the Buffalo Bills are going to be dominating those Denver Broncos. Drop your comments down below, hit like, subscribe, and go Bills.